Hey guys, it's Jacob2Fly here, and welcome back to another episode of Reaction Time. And today we're gonna be reacting to teacher punishes first grader by cutting off her hair braids, and teacher still in classroom after cutting off girl's hair. This video was uploaded by Wisconsin 12 News. So let's go ahead and react to it.
No more, I'ma cut the wrist. She said don't play with it no more, I'ma cut the wrist.
A Milwaukee public school teacher under fire after she cut a 7-year-old girl's hair off in class. Only on 12 News, why the little girl says her teacher got so upset and how MPS officials are responding. Good evening, I'm Kathy Michaelby.
And I'm Terry Sater. Toya has the night off. A Milwaukee teacher is charged with disorderly conduct after punishing a first grader by cutting her hair. In a story you'll see only on 12 News, Nick Bohr is here live with the little girl's story in her own words, Nick.
And Terry Lamaya Kamen is angry, confused, and scared by the incident last week in which the apparently frustrated teacher cut one of her hair braids off after she wouldn't stop playing with them in class.
Okay, so the little girl was playing with her hair in class. Her teacher gets pissed off and takes the classroom scissors and cuts her hair off and said, if you keep playing with it, I'm going to cut the rest off. That's awful. That's terrible. Like, I can't believe this happened where I live. And where I live, they have all these shitty teachers who mistreat the kids. Back at my middle school, one of the teachers was a pedophile and happened to rape a little girl between 4th and 6th grade. And he ended up getting arrested, and he was charged with 50 years in prison. It's awful. It really is. I can't believe how Milwaukee Public Schools lets people like this teach our children.
7-year-old Lamaya Kamen sports a few dozen braids, but one is conspicuously absent.
She told me to stop playing with it and then cut it off and send me back to my desk.
Lamaya is a first grader at Congress Elementary and says her teacher used a classroom scissors to cut off one of the braids after she absentmindedly kept playing with them. Tell me how you play with your hair. Show me what that means.
I wasn't playing to that loud, I was doing this.
She says the teacher called her to the front of the room and cut it in front of the whole class.
So what happened was, this girl's teacher called her up to the front of the room and cut off her hair in front of everyone. She went back to her desk and started crying. Everyone in the classroom was laughing at her. I can't imagine the embarrassment this little girl had to go through. I'm sorry, chat. My Steam just opened on accident. I don't know why that happened. Okay, as I was saying, the teacher called the girl up to the front of the class, cut her hair off. She went back to her desk and started crying. Everyone in the classroom was laughing at her. I can't imagine the embarrassment this girl went through. The mother came down to the stool and confronted the teacher. That's going to be coming up here soon, chat.
What did you do?
I went to my desk and cried. And they was laughing. She threw it away. And she said, now what you gonna go home and tell your mama? And then I said, you cut off my hair.
Lamaya's mom was and is furious. She went to the school and
Well, to be honest, if I was a parent, I would be pissed off too. And I can't believe the teacher said, what are you going to go home and tell your mother? I can't believe how a teacher would say that. And this is actually the district that I went to school in. with my friends, and they said that it was terrible too. First, the teachers would always come at them sideways and cause a scene. Second, one of the teachers at my school was a pedophile and happened to assault a girl 50 times. This started in, I think it was 4th grade, the 6th grade, or 6th grade to 8th grade. I don't really remember. This happened 7-8 years ago at my school, and that girl happened to commit suicide, and now the teacher is facing 50 to life in jail. I can't believe how Milwaukee Public Schools lets people like this teach our children. It's awful. It's really terrible.
Confronted the teacher.
I said, well, you cut a lot of her hair off. And then she was like, well, I do apologize. She said, but I was frustrated.
The MPS district says they're going through the disciplinary process with the teacher, who remains in class, though Lamaya has been moved to a different classroom by the principal.
The main thing is, from the heart of the principal, and also from me speaking for the district, we're very sorry that this happened.
Lamaya's mom appreciates the apology, but says the district should seriously question whether the teacher should keep her job.
Why would we want someone like that teaching our kids? We trust our kids, and once they go to school, to be safe.
Milwaukee.
Yes, I agree with the mother. Why would we want someone like this to teach our children? I don't think that teacher should be allowed to teach. And I can't believe how Milwaukee Public Schools let the teacher keep her job after she cut that student's hair. And saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was pissed off." That's not a valid excuse.
Police investigated the case and referred it to the district attorney for possible physical or mental abuse of a child charges. When the district attorney's office decided not to file criminal charges, police this week issued the teacher a $175 ticket for disorderly conduct. Now, we tried to talk to the teacher today, but were unable to reach her.
Alright, now let's get into the second part of the video. So, apparently, the police got involved, and a teacher happened to get a ticket for $175 for disorderly conduct and abusing a child. I think the teacher should have got fired and arrested for what she did. So now, let's get into the second part of the video. It's called, Teacher Still in Classroom After Cutting Girl's Hair.
And this is the kind of thing that will scar her for life.
Now at 10, the story of a Milwaukee first grader is gaining national attention after her teacher cut off one of her braids in class as punishment. Good evening, I'm Kathy Michaelby.
And I'm Terry Sater in for Toya. 12 News reporter Nick Bohr broke the story Friday, and since then, the little girl's plight has gone nationwide. Nick is live outside MPS headquarters, new at 10. And Nick, you've learned the teacher is still in the classroom.
Well, she is, Terry, though the little girl has been moved to a different class. Because it's a personnel matter, the MPS school district isn't saying much about any discipline that...
So, the teacher kept her job, and they moved the girl to a different classroom, and MPS, Milwaukee Public Schools, is not disciplining the teacher for what happened. I think this is really awful, disgusting behavior from Milwaukee Public Schools. I think the teacher should have got fired and arrested for what she did. Because, see, Milwaukee Public Schools lets all these bullshit teachers abuse kids and get away with it. Like, I can't believe how this happened in my school district.
That might be forthcoming, but her principal tells the family that she is taking action. 7-year-old Lamaya Cameron showed us last week how she was playing with her hair when her first grade teacher at Congress Elementary cut one of the braids with the scissors.
She told me to stop playing with it and then cut it off and send me back to my desk.
Of the hundreds of media outlets to pick up the story since, there are thousands of blog comments, a few defending the teacher. So
why would anyone want to defend the teacher after she abused a child? Alright, let's see. What do the comments say? It's not like she hurt anyone. Lighten up.
such as, it's not like she hurt anybody, lighten up. But these are much more representative. This is an outrage. Is this child scarred for life?
Yeah.
The teacher is wrong, plain and...
Yeah, I think it is an outrage, and the teacher is in the wrong. You don't treat a first grade little girl like this. I think Child Services contacted the mother too.
and simple. A group of women in San Diego is even reaching out to the family.
Hair is a crucial part of our identity. I'm not a diehard political activist, but this is something that needs to be addressed, and it needs to be addressed in a way that helps to return some of this little girl's dignity to her.
Yeah, it's shocking because...
Yeah, I think it does need to be addressed, because I can't believe how the school let the teacher keep her job after she abused this little girl and cut off her hair. It's really disgusting and awful behavior.
I mean, I know things happen to kids every day. I didn't think it would get the attention that it's getting. But
Lamaya's mom tells us tonight she was surprised at how many people have been critical of her for not getting physical with the teacher.
I don't want to teach my kids that violence is the answer. I'm a single mother of 6 kids. I don't want them to go out here every time somebody does something wrong and just start fighting. There's a better way to handle things. And hopefully a lot of other people can learn from that.
And to the surprise of a lot of posters, she isn't necessarily calling for the teacher to be fired.
I talked to the principal once, and she said she was doing what she could to be able to discipline the teacher.
I think the principal is lying. They didn't discipline the teacher because the teacher is still in the classroom teaching kids. So obviously the principal of that school lied to the mother, saying, yeah, we're going to discipline the teacher, she's going to get fired. Clearly, the school and the district, Milwaukee Public Schools, doesn't care. I think it's really disgusting. You don't treat students this way.
Well, the mom says if the teacher is under that much stress, that MPS should be doing more to make sure she's getting counseling. Still, the mom wants to be reassured that the district is doing something and that the teacher realizes that what she did was wrong. Police did issue the teacher a $175 citation last week for disorderly conduct.
Well, I'm glad the police got involved and she got charged with disorderly conduct and child abuse. But the school allowing her to keep her job, I don't agree with that. I think she should have got fired. Because clearly she is unfit to be a teacher. And she's abusing this little girl.
Live at MPS headquarters, Nick Bohr, WISN 12 News.
Thanks, Nick. And teacher discipline has to be approved by the MPS board. The personnel committee did meet tonight. We asked them about any action, but the board tells us they haven't received any recommendations yet for discipline in the case.
Alright everyone, that's going to be it for today's video of reaction time. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye everyone.